Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a 15-minute makeup that is good for e-work mornings. Because Hannah, we're always in a rush, so let's get into it. First we're going to use a primer. Always prime your face. Don't ever do your makeup without priming your face. I already have skin prepped. My skin prep is literally just Vaseline on my face. I don't have that much of an oily skin, so I can have a Vaseline. It's just Vaseline and a sunscreen only on my face. For this makeup routine, your eyebrows should be already groomed or shaped. Mine are already groomed or shaped, even though they need to be re-groomed again, because you will not be doing the eyebrows zako. That's how you save time. Then going on foundation. I've already shared this routine on my TikTok if but it's going to be most likely the same length. If you have dark under eyes, I would advise you to put on concealer, even though this look doesn't have concealer, just to, conceal your under eyes. And then you blend. You need to blend till your hand hurts. Also, this makeup routine is so beginner friendly, so enjoy. If you're a beginner, this is for you. What should we call this? We should call it a corporate makeup look, because it's for the girlies that are going to work in the morning. It's not your weekend going out type of makeup, not unless you're just going out for breakfast. I feel like if you're going out for breakfast, it would be like cool, Guys, I'm a yapper of note, so please bear with me. Like in that time, this is the only reason why I create content. It's because I like talking. And I always blend into my hairline, because this thing of looking a certain way and the many lines of demarcation, hate that for myself. And then I take my setting spray and just to set and do my foundation. And then you go in with this face palette. It doesn't have to be this one. You can get your powders individually from Oclixi, a lighter powder, a darker, a blush powder. I don't really like this one only because it's not compatible, compact, but you can't carry it. English word of describing what I want to say. I'm really not finding it right now. It's not compatible. Anyways, that's not the point. I'm going to go in with this light shade. I'm going to go in with this light shade everywhere where I would normally put on a concealer. Everywhere I put on concealer, I'm going to go with Lock Golden Bronze as a powder and powder my face. I always use a brush when I'm working with pressed powders, because I feel like blenders, beauty puffs make it clumpy under my eyes. They clamp up, so I use a brush. It's quite light and easier to use. I'm still getting the hang of doing these makeup tutorials, so you guys would have to bear with me. Don't even think my angle is perfect. Everywhere we would normally go in with our concealers, just there. This saves me so much time. And then we go in with this dark shade. Today I'm going to use this dark shade of blush, powdered blush. I still use the same brush. You can change your brushes if you want, and if you have that many brushes, okay, you can change them. See? Don't worry, okay? I'm still going to fix this up, the blush part, not to be as bright as it is, okay? Then we are now going to go everywhere we would put on contour. I'm going to go with this darkest shade, okay? Oops. Everywhere I would go in with my contour. Everywhere I would go in with my contour. I'm pretty sure the harsh lines are making you scared for your life. But don't worry. We're going to fix that. Oh my gosh, Dinky, the splash. Girl, trust me. Trust me. I would never do you like that. And then here, it's up to you if you want to do a lighter or a darker color. What I usually do, I go in with a contour color just so it looks like I have some eyeshadow on, you know. And then I go in with the one that was the concealer color, if I could say, the one. And then we just go in over there. And then I choose the highlighter, the light one, using a small eyeshadow brush. And then I go just a little bit, just a little bit. Go just. Then with the big eyeshadow brush, I take my big eyeshadow brush and then in the shades, the one that I used here at the top, just to create a nice transition there, so that it's not looking harsh and stuff, you know, yeah. So that it's not looking harsh and stuff with the two meat. See the eyes? So you take your foundation brush, because you have these harsh lines, and then you go on top with your foundation brush just to clean it up, okay? Just to clean up your, what's the thing, your blush, your contours, so that your lines could all just fade away and there are no harsh lines. And then you go in here. See now? Again, you go in with your setting spray. Well, in the same palette, using the dark shade of highlighter, go in and then like, because one thing about me, I'm going to be gold, honey. I'm going to be gold. Using a powder puff, I just open up my eyes. Right. This is the hardest thing for me to do. I don't even want to lie and make myself perfect. When it comes to eyeliner, I suck. I always put on my mascara after I've put on my setting spray, because one thing about it, it will smudge. So just go in with my mascara. Oops. Not me doing it tiny. Oopsie. And then you have a nice cutesy look for work. It's all in eliminating the creams and only using the powders just to save time, because blending out the creams takes more time than just blending out your powders. So I hope you guys learned something and you're going to use these little tips, because it's a little tip more than anything. Anyways, bye.